Hi, welcome to 5-Minute Maths at DECV. This is a place where you learn a lot of maths in a little bit of time. Today's topic is, why is our number system based on groups of 10? Pause the video, think about it with your supervisor, and see what explanation you give why we use groups of 10. There are lots of explanations. I think the most common one will be when people became civilized, started working in groups, running their farms, keeping their sheep and cows and goats, and counting their bags of grain. Here's a shepherd making sure that all the sheep come safely into the gate so that the wolves don't hunt them down in the middle of the night. The shepherd is counting, as you can see, with his fingers. When the farms grew bigger, the fingers sometimes ran out, so the shepherd might have picked up a stick or something to show that he'd already counted the sheep through. When there were 10 sticks, they might have picked up a stone. So at the end of the day, if they had, 123 sheep, they would have known that they were all safely in their pens for the night. So the number system is in groups of 10 because we have 10 fingers, so it's easy for us to keep the count. Let's have a look at how many sheep might have come through the gate today. And how many cows would have come through? Or chickens, take your pick. When the villages grew bigger, that would be 10, 10, 10. When we made a bundle of 10, it would translate to 100. So at the end of the day, people could keep track of their stock. Now, how many chickens were there in the yard? Let's look at these bundles of 10 sticks. One bundle of 10 would equal a rock. Another bundle of 10 would equal another rock, and another bundle of 10 would equal another rock. So to keep count of large numbers, people continually grouped in groups of 10. What do you think that number would represent? Now, as you can see, the bigger the numbers, the more difficult it is to know exactly what we have. Over time, people invented ways of writing a number instead of using a rock or a stick or a piece of rope or knots or notches. Lots of things were used to develop the counting system. What do you think? Is this arrangement of digits a number or not? Do these digits represent a number? Explain it to me. Tell me why you think that is a number. What number is it? Pause the video and have a think about what these numbers arranged in this way mean. Over time, a place value chart was developed to keep track of numbers, as was the digit 0. Here we can see the number. Say it for me. All right, and you can see the ones column, a small number. When we had a group of 10 fingers, we had to put something into the tens column to tell us that we had a group of 10. So if I was to take this 9 and put it in that column, it would become 90. I hope you were able to say that. If I took this 7 and put it into this column, it would become 700. Very good. If I was to take this 3 and put it into the thousands column, it would become 3,000. But if I was to take this 4 and put it into the ones column, it would become 4. I think you get the drift. Let's have a look at other ways of talking about numbers. Of course, once you get 10 of these ones, they become 1 of these 10s. Each column, the numbers are multiplied by 10. So once I have 10 ones, it makes 110. When I have 10 tens, it makes 100. When I have 10 hundreds, it makes 1,000. That's a very important idea in our number system. Now let's look at our number 4,379. Pause the video, try to work out which of these numbers are represented correctly. We are a little bit over our 5 minutes, but you're learning some very important things. Compare your thinking to this chart here. 4,000 plus 300 plus 70 plus 9 equals 4,379. If you have 4 plus 3 plus 7 plus 9, you only have 23. Here's another way. 4 groups of 1,000, which is the thousands column, 3 groups of 100, which is the hundreds column, 7 groups of 10, which is tens column, and 9 ones. So that is correct. And of course you can organise the numbers any other way you like. All you need to do is say them. 4,370 plus 9. 4,379. Think for a moment. What do you know about our number system? Let's review what we have talked about today. These are our main ideas. Our number system is based on 10, and there we go, and there's a group of 10. We have numbers on a place value chart. Where the number sits on the place value chart gives its value. When we have a group of 10, the number is placed to the next column on the left. Every time we do that, the value of the number increases by 10, and there are different ways to represent number. These are the important ideas you should know. Here's another way of arranging our number system. And as we finish today, it's 7-minute maths. I'm really sorry, but there are some videos that you'll be able to see on there. We've cut them off a little bit. Contact your teacher and we'll give you those links. So thank you very much for 7-minute maths today. You can watch this again and review these ideas, and you will know a lot more than you did at the start of the session. Bye.